Alrighty, Femi Fems, it's a great day, honey buns. Take that love vitamin. Happy Tuesday to you. The ancestors want me to give you some confirmation using oracle cards. I may use a little tarot if needed at the end. So take your love vitamin. Thank you all so very much. Your love and support to the channel. Don't forget that we do have the refresher course for the those of you all that's having problems like with finding a job or maintaining a job, understanding your spiritual gift, your spiritual ability, or the spiritual ability to utilize your gift. That class will help you. It's posted on the community board. It'll be posted by the time you see this video. All right, little buzz. Let's see, Femi Fems. What do the ancestors want to give you confirmation on? I also hear the word communicating. They're communicating with you. Some of you all, you may not understand or recognize the subliminal messages the spirit world gives you. This could also be you mediumship, embracing your ability to hear. Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's going to be a little deep. I'll go over that later. But yeah, somebody here, you could be going through activation. All right, Holy Spirit, what do the ancestors want to confirm for the divine feminine? Ooh. All right, something about your family here, honey. Family, it's a lot of mess around these families, situations. Everybody has them. You, me, everybody. So here's a family connection. They want you to respect, understand the people and kinship. So there's something that your ancestors are letting you know about your ancestral lineage. Some of you all need to do like some research of where you come from, who your family actually is. This could also be reconnecting families, friends. Excuse me, no, not friends. I'm looking at this baby, but like children, adoptions. Those of y'all that were adopted. Oh, just because you're born in the same bloodline does not mean that you're necessarily family. You're related, but there's a family that they're introducing you to. Now, this could be spiritually or physically. Yep, see, notice the signs. It's something they're signing you. They're trying to show you something you need to investigate. Some of you all, you need to investigate who you are. Last names, the meaning of your last names. There are also symbols that you're seeing, signs. You could be seeing synchronicities. So the nature spirit is trying to not just caution you, but show you something. It's something about your family the Holy Spirit wants you to know, and the ancestors are bringing that message. Answer the call, explore, travel, and live. So you have the call to do something. You are the one that's chosen, that's selected, and they're saying they're passing a baton on to you. It's your turn. Get something done. You could have a generational calling over your life. You could have a generational gift. You could have a generational ability, talent. Okay, this is something to help you, not to hurt you, not to harm you. All right, Holy Spirit. What else do the divine feminine need to know? Hold on a minute, y'all. I want to make sure. Let's look at this family real quick. Hold on. There's so much mess going on in families, honey. It could be something about your family. If your father is deceased, if he's living, it could be something about your father's side of the family. All right, Holy Spirit. Here is the Three of Wands, something at a distance. You have some distant relatives. Yep, the Ten of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles. So there's somebody at a distance. So some of you all, you get more support from family that's at a distance than family that's close to you. Now I'm hearing that whole family and relative. A relative is someone that you're related to biologically. Family, the ones that show you true love. Some of you all need to take a look at your life and see, okay, who shows me true love? And regardless of my hardship, somebody is about to break down and cry. I just hear somebody like just falling out crying. They can't take it anymore. They're so overwhelmed. They're so burdened down. They want peace. Their family doesn't support them. This is somebody who that's like, man, all I do is work. Nobody notices anything I do. They don't help me. I'm burnt out. Someone here is being burnt out, whether that's you or a person that you love. See, somebody you need to take time and just look at who your family is, who's showing you love, or if your family is burning your ass to hell out. Some of y'all may be trying to put some space in between you and your family. That's confirmation. Put some space. You love your family. You're related to them. Space ain't gonna hurt nobody. You can talk on the phone. You can FaceTime. You can do, you can send a TikTok. You can send a YouTube. You can send a Facebook. But some of you all need some distance and space. So some of you all could already be doing this discreetly, I'm hearing. Somebody about to ghost their family. Yep, they've been thinking about this a long time. The Seven of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the 10 of Pentacles. Yep, somebody is. Now, this is somebody's confirmation to put some space in between you and this family. You and your family. Also, I see like a lot of small towns. I hear like Mullins, Gresham, Conway. They're showing me those towns. So some of you all can be like me. You have family or you resided in small towns. It may be time for you to explore your horizons, expand a little bit, get into a bigger city to give you more exposure, to give you more opportunity to see your potential actually manifest and materialize, to be able to use your gift, to expand on this talent. All right. There's going to be some good things happening. Some of you all that may be, some of y'all may feel torn in between family or something like that. When you put distance and space between you and your family, it doesn't mean that you don't love them. It just means that you understand the space that you need to love and nurture on yourself. So some of y'all, your family can be your, you know, a little burdensome, a little problematic or something like that. They cause problems or something like that. They load you down. Excuse me, I'm here like weigh you down. And your ancestors are saying it's time for you to alleviate the situation. You're not abandoning them necessarily, but it's like it's time for you to turn your back to a situation and live for yourself. For some of you all, others of you all, get out there, go establish yourself, get stable. Do something different. Use your generational talents. Use your generational abilities, your gifts. And go, you're going to be just fine. Go make it. Go create a name for yourself. Go build your reputation. Go make more money. You can always go back home. But someone here, you're, excuse me, I can tell that you're reluctant on speaking your truth about what you want to do. Somebody here, you could also be being handicapped by your family, their opinions, their thoughts. They want your life to be one way. Well, God is calling for your life to be another way. All right, it's some family issues here. We all have been through that, y'all. I mean, I don't think there's a person in this world that likely may not experience this. I've been through that, so don't think I'm being mean. I was 25 and I decided to put distance and space between myself and my family. Also, this is also creating your morals that align with you, you know, living by your morals, not just saying you got them and don't do it, but, you know, traditions. Yeah, there's somebody here. Your life may be changing on a whole different cellular level, and maybe your family does not accept what you really stand for because you don't agree or stand with certain things. So it's like you're challenged because, you know, this is your family. You love them. You've grown up with them. It's hard to leave it behind, them behind. Okay, somebody here has a choice to make. Also, this is also for some of y'all, it could be affecting like your relationships. Stop putting your family in your business so much, telling your relationship. Damn. Just live, honey. Live, 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 live it. Live it. Live it. All right. What else is here? There's a sign you need to catch on to. Let's see what this sign is. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Let me get back to that. What's this sign? What's this sign about? Look here, your wish fulfillment. Your 9 of Cups, your Empress card. So it's time for you to change. Some of you all, oh Lord, your 9 of Cups. This like this. Some of y'all got a choice to make to you know, I don't know if it's a mother here, grandmother, mama, daddy, sister, brother. I don't know. But some of y'all, I don't know, I don't want to sound mean when I say this. For some people here, it's confirmation. It's time for you to walk away from a person or a part of your family. It may not be a physical thing. It may be a mental thing. Take a damn stand in your life for once. Damn. You ain't got to go towards, you know, Because if some of y'all cross-watching, thinking this is a message for you to leave your family, they go after some divine feminine, that's not the damn case here. This is somebody here. Some of y'all need a backbone. I feel like some of y'all cross-watchers, cross-watching, y'all asking to know to get a backbone for your own self. Just don't worry about these feminine. These femmes are right. You know what I'm saying? Now, fem, if you resonate with this, this is your message too. This could be a person in your life or around your life. That's why y'all have not come together, because of their family not accepting you, liking you, you know, shit like that, honey. All right, you got some family trip over there. I'm done with that, because y'all, that irritates me. I ain't got the patience for that today. I had to deal with all these fake ass family members on the phone, lying. I'm tired of that. Folk family calling me lying. All right, let me keep it going. And keep the high vibes. All right, here it is. Protection. Yep, boundaries. Clear communication. Y'all don't have boundaries. She's going right back. Somebody here, you don't have boundaries with your family. You let them run you over. There's somebody here, this is a clear-cut message. You a grown woman. You a grown man. Your ass need to stand up like a grown woman or a grown-ass man. All right? That's not disrespectful either. Mom, I have this. Dad, I got this. I'm going to do it my way. I've decided this. It's like your choices are not your decision. They choose for you. Somebody here is reliving their life through you. For some of y'all, it could be a parent. Others of you all, this is your ancestor saying, no, break that. It's actually a generational curse. You see what the hell you keep getting. I keep hearing cross watches in my head. And other parties. So although this is a divine feminine reading, fam, this could be about people that you know or that you love and care about. There's somebody confirmation though. I don't know. Whew, God, I'm hot. Anyway, excuse me. After the rain, silver lining, relief, hope, mercy, it's over, acceptance. Something is over or needing to be over. There's some relief here a person needs. It's like, you know, because I'm hearing like agony, pain. Somebody here does not live their life the way they want to live because they feel like it's, their family feel like it's taboo. So something has another component to it between like spirituality, religion, and something could be the, you know, traditional values, cultural values. All right. Yep. The anointed. Answer the call. Leadership. Empowerment and soul gifts. There it is. You got a call over your life. Your family does not accept your calling. And y'all, just let me be transparent. Look. Let me just keep it a band. My family wanted me to be in ministry in the church because I come from elders, bishops, pastors, reverends. That's what they wanted for me. The evangelists. I was Evangelist Candy, Evangelist Williams. Now, although a part of that resonated with my spirit, but not the way they were doing it in church. Because there was other stuff I did not agree with. You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes I think people think, if you think I'm talking to you, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about everybody. I'm giving this damn message. I'm just keeping it a band because somebody here in a rough place. So I left at 25 and I went to stay with a brother who was a pastor. I was all right, I'm gonna answer this call. But stuff went haywire. You get what I'm saying? It went completely haywire. So I had to unravel some things, and it took a few years. Then it took the Lord cutting my behind and saying, no, I want you to go on this path. And I stayed. I'm not going to lie. I stopped going to church for a couple of years because I was church hurt and church hurt with family. You know what I'm saying? So then I stopped going to church for a little while. Boom, boom, boom. I didn't go like, get wild and, obnoxious. I was just living my life, raising my daughter, was just home every Sunday. I pretty much was still a homebody. So I would not like partying, clubbing. But my uncle, he wanted me to like, well, okay, don't you come to Delaware? And, I don't want to get involved with y'all in that church either. I'm done with this, and that. Then my other uncle had a church. So I was like, torn, pulling, this and this and that. And, people start seeing you in the street and people that have prophetic gifts saying, I see this on you, the Spirit of the Lord, stuff like that. Long story short, I ended up going back to a church that had no family in it. And I enjoyed that versus being with my family that, you know, I felt like could recognize something in me, but it could utilize it for, you know, the benefit of them and their ministry and how it was used at one point in time in their ministry. I didn't like that. Then I went to this church and I loved the church. I loved the ministry and I loved it because there was a lot of people there, but I more so loved it because of like the ministries, you know, so I got involved. But then I ended up leaving that church because I felt called to another part of my life that's so true that I kept hidden. You know, tarot, palmistry, the occult practices. So my family, they didn't understand, like, well, how you go from this to this? You know, Candy, we thought you were going, you know, everybody wanted me to do this trial sermon and, you know, stuff like that. So I get it, y'all. I get it. But this is where my heart was. And everybody was like, you have such a beautiful ministry with women. And it's because I've done so many private business, you know, interactions with private organizations, with women. Women that dealt with rape, molestation, runaways, abuse, drug addiction, family curses. That's where my heart was. But still working under certain organizations, even when I worked under private organizations, I wasn't feeling fulfilled on the inside. So when COVID came through, it was like a straight way for me to get out and away from everybody. And plus, I was already secretly traveling with an awakening group, you know? So I took my route. I just finally chose me. And my mama was scared. My dad was already dead this time, to be honest with y'all. He's already dead. But he already had told me years and years ago that I was going to be doing something a little different. Anyway, but my mama and my brother was like, well, now you serving the devil. You're the devil, Candy. You're the devil. So my own family called me the devil. And I was like, no, I been nosy. You know, I've been seeing stuff. So I'm going to see it for other people. You feel what I'm saying? So my own mom was like, well, what that mean, Candy? What does that mean? You know, how does God fit into that? So I showed her instead of telling her. You get what I'm saying? My daughter. And she's still not a fan of it now. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, my daughter has more knowledge, awareness, and knowing of gifts that I've utilized and things that I've done and, you know, that I still do privately. So she's like, Mom, why you use them cards? That just seems so spooky to me. So it took her some time to adapt. You know what I'm saying? She didn't like it. And although she accepts what I do because she said, well, I see it makes you so happy. I can tell you love it. You know, you're so happy doing it. So, okay, you know. And she didn't like my gift of mediumship because I could, you know, dead people come talk to me, y'all. I mean, I guess it's weird, but I am a weird person, to be honest. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know, it took some time, but now everybody is just fine. But guess what, though? They be wanting them messages now, y'all. So don't worry. It might be a little bit of space, might be a little bit of distance, but I tell you, when them dreams start coming, or you start having that insight, that foresight, and you tell them they ignore you, and they be like, Candy, oh, you calling me to ask me? Oh, well, yeah. My brothers typically would do that. You know what I'm saying? Even Jimmy, he didn't like it. But when he was getting in trouble, Candy, what them cards say? Am I going to get prison time? You see what I'm saying? So everything has its time, y'all. So I'm just saying, you know, sometimes you got to say, not if family, like, look, we family. You know, y'all all I got. You know what I'm saying? You know, we all we got. M.O.B. I'm sorry, we all we got. We all we got. You know what I'm saying? We all we got. I don't know. Maybe we all we got. You and me. Y'all, I don't know what y'all here. Let me get back to the message, honey. I hope this part helped. But I'm just saying, I'm not saying, you know, abandon your family. But sometimes there is a forsaking of family. So I forsake my family like 2-3 times. Yeah. I had an offer to go work in California. Los Angeles to be exactly. Then I had another offer to work in Miami, but I couldn't take those offers when they came through because my daughter was young. I privately worked with the psychic company in New York. So I'm telling you, it'll work. Sometimes it just does not work out when you want it to work out and the way you want it to work out. My dad never gave me any hype about anything I did. He never challenged me. You know what I'm saying? So he was always my backer. So when I would get into like little spats with my family, like, you know, well, y'all, this is what I'm doing and this is what I feel that to do. And you know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? My dad would be like, all right. It can be a little touching because the one person I had that no matter what I did, you know, he supported it versus everybody else that can challenge it and made or makes it a little complicated or challenging. But y'all, you know what I'm saying? It'll balance out. So now they consider my work as work. Because before and I would call and say, y'all, you know, I got clients. You're reading them cards. you're doing the devil's work. It used to be so hurtful. Now, my mom be like, you working? Or you busy? You got clients? You know what I'm saying? So their verbiage changed over the last few years. But I've been doing this right here for a long time. My mom didn't like me being in the palmistry when I was young. Forward head reading. She didn't like that kind of stuff. She was always saying, that's the devil. But now, you get what I'm saying? It was a process. So I hope this little part helped y'all. I really did. So you're not like abandoning your family, but it may be a little temporary forsaking for the betterment of later on. And I hope it's sooner than later for you all. I'm going to end it there. Peace and blessings. Great day. I hope this helps. I love y'all. Do your job. You have a call, whoever you are. Whoever needs this confirmation, love bug, you have a calling. They'll understand later on. Although my mom would love to see me in the choir, love to see me ushering, and my uncles really want to see me in the pulpit, and my dad too. I did that when I was very, very young, and I did not like playing the pastor. I did not like that role. First of all, I was like, it's too hot up on all these clothes. They used to love to choose me to mimic Reverend Backus and do that little hooping thing. But I didn't like that. And then I would feel the Holy Spirit. Like, I was like, y'all, I can't do that because I feel something. I don't know what I'm feeling, but I'm feeling. You know, so, and then they would say, well, it's coming on you. What is it? What's coming on to me? I don't want it. It shouldn't want me either. But yeah, I hope this helps. I love y'all. Peace and blessings. Great day. Namaste.